Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. No, for real, thank you so much for being here. You guys are the real MVPs of my life. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you my first impressions of the new Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette. Oh my god, let's open this bad boy up. Look at her. I'm gonna attempt 3 looks for you guys. Yes, 3. Are you sure about that? I got this. I got this. Number 1 look, I'm gonna do a grunge look because, you know, I love a good grunge look. Number 2, I think I'm gonna add a little Katie twist onto it. I'm seeing a few greens in here. Number 3, I think I'm gonna go for more of a glam look. So without further ado, let's get reviewing. So seeing as I'm doing 3 looks for you guys, I'm just gonna film my like base makeup once and then get to the good stuff. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to be using the Vitamin E Intense Moisturizer from Body Shop. 72 hours? Girl, I actually can vouch for that because my face feels good after I wash. I'm gonna be hella real with you guys. I'm having mad menstrual cramps right now, so if I at all look uncomfortable or in pain, it's probably because I am, so that's just great. Next for primer, I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Hydrating Primer. For a foundation today, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation in Light 43. I also just want to point out that I'm not, you know, high on crack or anything like that, or like, this is makeup. I was wearing a very red look yesterday and still on my face, so. For concealer today, I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Born This Way Radiant Concealer in Fairest, because I'm the fairest of them all. Snack break. For snacks today, I'm eating vegan rosemary flatbreads with tofutti, creamy smooth, a delicious soy alternative to cream cheese, dairy-free, gluten-free, non-hydrogenated, garlic and herb flavor. I'm obsessed with garlic lately. Like, oh man, if anyone wants to kiss me, don't. For contour today, I'm going to be using the Shade and Light Cream Contour Palette from Kat Von D in the shades Spice and Woodland. Now we gotta get our nose snatched. Okay, so for blush, I'm gonna go in with my fave Too Faced blush in I Will Always Love You. Next for highlight, I'm going to go in with 2 bad boys. First off, I'm going to go in with Fenty Beauty Metal Moon. Cramp! I love this highlighter. It's so like natural but also like so glam. And next I'm going to go in with the Model's Own Sculpt and Glow highlighting powder in Golden Sand 01. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I'm just going to set my face with the Kat Von D translucent powder. Except for my under eye area. I'm just going to set in other areas. I'm a leaner, which means I like to lean on my face to do my makeup. Or rester maybe? I don't know. There's not an actual name for this thing. I'm just being really weird, so please forgive me. Like Kylie Jenner would say. It's just the time of the month. Alright, so now that I've set the lower portion of my face because I'm a freak, we're gonna get on close and we're gonna do our first look. Yeah. Hi guys! I'm such a freak. I am so sorry. Okay, so we're gonna start our first look. I think I'm gonna start with the grungy look. I think my main colors are gonna be this row here. I might delve into like Crucifix. I think I'm mainly going to be using the shades Martyr, Devil and Revelation. I don't know how yet. No, I do. Girl, I do, okay? Alright, so I'm just gonna prime my eyelids and also just set them too with a little bit of translucent powder. I get oily AF lids, so... Okay, so to start off with, I'm gonna dip into Martyr, which is like an orangey kind of mustard shade. And that's gonna be my first transition. So let's see how these guys blend. Ooh, very soft. Okay, so I have got a little bit of build up. But that is to be, like, that will happen with quite pigmented shades or eyeshadows. It's gonna be a little bit lighter. I like this as a transition shade though. Okay, so on this side I'm going in a lot softer and then kind of adding the pressure, and you can see that there's not as much build up. Okay, so that was my first transition. Really nice color, blends really nicely. So next I'm gonna go in with Devil, which is like the bright orange, like fiery orange. And this is gonna be my second transition color. I just want to kind of give Martha a little bit more of like warmth. Sorry, Martha. Did I say Martha? I want to use Devil to give Martha. Wait, what? I'm confused, girl. I don't fucking know. I'm just adding warmth to this whatever. Again, like I said in my previous grungy look, the great thing about doing looks like these is that you don't have to be like at all really neat and like, yeah. These are like my go-to kind of like lazy looks. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with Revelation, which is like a coppery brown but reflects like gold. Okay, it's quite dark. Okay. And I'm gonna bring it just above my crease so that I can blend it out. And I'm gonna use the same brush that I was using and just dip into it. I might just dip in with my finger. And I'm just going in again with Martyr just on the edges, just to kind of blend everything out. So all around I'm just going to apply Amen to kind of blend it out further. So I'm going to start blending underneath now as well. I'm going to start with like a pencil brush. And then going in with my Cosette S185 brush, mini fluffy brush. I'm gonna just blend it all out. And once I feel like I've got like a good blend, I'm gonna get my translucent powder and then powder underneath. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I do the things I do, okay? I just do them. Leave me be! And then I'm gonna go in with Devil. And then Revelation as well. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with the Neve Cosmetics pencil in Matita Ochi. And I'm going to put that in my waterline. I'm going to blend out a little bit, make it a little bit more grungy and blown out, but also burnt out. Like, that's what I'm feeling right now. I think we need a little bit of inner highlight. I'm gonna use Absolution. Whoa, okay. Oh, okay, got a little bit on me. Okay, that's really freaking pretty. Whoa, that's really pretty. Okay, I think this is gonna be my new favorite inner highlight. Yes! Okay, so for lashes today, I'm gonna go in with the Rouge and Rogue lashes in Cosmic Kitten. I have a discount code for you guys, so use this code for amazing, cruelty-free lashes. Yes. Okay, so quick tip from me if you're using lashes that have thick bands. What I usually do is coat the band. Don't need a lot. So make sure it's all coated like so. Then I just set it aside, curl my lashes. I'd usually go on my phone, but I'm just gonna have a snack break. So how are you guys? I'm glad. Oh, I'm good too, thank you. Are you enjoying this tutorial? You are? Well, thank you. Well, don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends that I'm here. Okay, then I blow, blow, blow. And then I kind of bend them so that they'll have a little, I'm doing this on my forehead so you can see. So they'll have a little curve. Place it down in the middle and place it down on each end. Push it a little. And then wait, don't do anything. Then whilst it's still drying, I'll do my bottom lashes. And also get it in my eye. Cool. And also smudge it, so great. And then I'll coat my top lashes. Okay, so I'm gonna head off, do this eye, finish that all off. Then we'll move on to lips, and then we'll move on to the next look. So catch you in a second. Okay, so I've applied my lashes. My eyes are done. Now let's move on to lips. I wanna keep it still quite grungy, still quite dark. So I'm gonna apply Kat Von D's Everlasting Lipstick in Crucifix. And there it is, that's the final look, look one. My grungy style look, kind of living for it. I definitely will wear this again. What do you guys think? Now let's move on to look 4. So this is look number 2. If you guys want to learn how I created it, then keep on watching. Okay, so it's a little bit later in the day, so I do apologize if the lighting's a little bit different. It's about 4:30 or so the lighting is gonna completely change. But moving on to look 2, I'm gonna start off with the Pastel Goth palette, and I'm gonna be using the shade Doom, which is the blue shade. That's gonna be my first transition. Okay, next, going into the Saint and Sinner palette, I'm going to use the shade Ministry, which is this metallic blue shade right here. And I'm going to use that as my second transition. Also, I'm one of these people who literally doesn't give a shit about the whole rules of not like using a metallic in your crease. And I'm like, bitch, what? One thing I will say about this palette, it's like amazing, but you need to use it with other palettes. You can do a few looks just like using just those shades, but with looks like this, you're gonna have to dip into other palettes to get transition shades. So to deepen my crease, I'm gonna go in with the shade Vestment, this shade here. It looks quite light, but it actually has more of an undertone of black, and then kind of reflects more of this like turquoise. Okay, so now we've got like the kind of transitions on the top. I'm gonna cut my crease so that I can add this green, this pop of green. Of course, I'm Katie. I had to do a look that involved green. Who would I be without a green shade? So I'm just gonna use my concealer and a really fine brush. The brush I'm gonna be using is the LH Cosmetics 301 brush. Okay, so once you're happy with cutting your crease, I'm gonna take a fine flat brush and press on Exodus, which is the green shade, this shade here. Now I'm just gonna use my fluffy brush and tap into Vestment and blend those two together. Okay, so for under my eye, I'm gonna use the purple shade, which is called Exorcism, and I'm gonna use like a dome brush. I'm gonna use my fluffy brush and just blend that out slightly. And then I'm going to dip back into my pastelgoth palette into the shade, oh hey, that's us, the shade Dope, which is the purple shade here. Okay, so for my waterline, I'm going to use the Everlasting Lip Liner in Satellite. So I'm pretty happy with my eyeshadow. I'm gonna move on to my dots because of course I'm Katie and I have to have dots in every single look I do. So I'm gonna be using two Everlasting lipsticks for my dots. I'm gonna be using Dreamer and Echo. And I'm gonna be using a nail detailing tool as well. So starting with the bottom of the tool, I'm gonna add some like big dots. Mainly focusing them in the inner corner. And then you can move on to the front, the top of the nail detailer, and then just add mini dots in between. Kind of want a cluster of them in the corner and then diffuse them out. I'm only going to bring them just after where we've cut our crease. Okay, so once you're happy with the placement of your lighter dots, I'm going to go in with Echo and add a few darker dots. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with my dots. So I'm gonna apply some lashes now. The lashes I'm using are Rouge and Rogue lashes in the style Nirvana. Okay, so whilst I wait for my lash to dry, I'm gonna put some lipstick on. So because I'm going quite bright on the eyes, I think I'm gonna use Haze 2 Everlasting Lipstick. It's more like a greige. Okay guys, so this is the look number 2. The one that's got the Katy spin. I'm actually living for this look. I love the colours, they blend so well together. So now we've done number 2, we can move on to look 3. So guys, this is look 3. If you guys want to learn how I created it, then keep on watching. Okay, so to start the glam look, I'm gonna start off by doing my eyebrows because I can't be bothered to bleach my eyebrows right now, and they definitely need to be covered up because salt and pepper AF right now, seriously. Help me. So for my brows, I'm gonna be using Nabla Cosmetics Brow Divine in the shade Uranus. I hate myself. And I'm firstly just going to draw out my shape. I'm going to start from my bottom. I'm going to start from Uranus, really. So then once I have my bottom line done, I'm just going to use the spoolie side and brush my hairs downwards and do the top. I love this pencil because you have so much control. Don't you hate it when one eyebrow comes out better than the other? Like, for real? That's how you're gonna play me? Okay, so I'm just gonna brush my hairs back. So next, to fill in my brows, I'm gonna use Wonder Brow's Wonder Brow? in the shade Jet Black. I like to again start from the bottom line and then fill it all in. And then for the front of my brow, I'm just going to go in with my Brow Divine again and just lightly brush the hairs. Just to coat them slightly so you still get that kind of ombre effect. Alright, that will do for brows. Living. Okay, so I'm just going to prime my eyes to start that bad boy. So for my first transition, I'm going to go in with Devil just here, this orange. I know we've used this shade before, but it's a good shade for like a smoky eye. I'm going to focus that above my crease and also kind of bringing it like winged. We want it quite winged. And I know this is quite a bright colour to use as a transition, so I recommend kind of using most of the concentration here and then not a lot of pressure, but just bringing it slightly up. Okay, so for my second transition, I'm going to go in with Crucifix, this dark brown, but it has like kind of a purple undertone to it. And I'm going to deepen my crease with that. I'm also going to go in slightly with Amen, just to blend out on the top. Alright, so using like a dense pencil brush, I'm going to go in with Sabbath, which is the black. And I'm really going to like focus that just in the corner. And also blend it out. Alright, so I'm going to take a really fine brush. The one I'm using is the LH Cosmetics 301 brush and a little bit of concealer, and I'm just going to clean up this line here. With the same brush and more concealer, I'm going to just create a half cut crease. I know I did that in the other one, but fuck it. So to fill in my half cut crease, I'm going to use the shade Chalice, which is this kind of bronzy gold. This one's a little bit harder to like kind of pack on. Just got to work a little bit harder, but it's worth it. Just to add a little bit of structure, I'm just going to blend around using Crucifix. So using my dome brush again, I'm just going to go back in with Sabbath and just blend Chalice and Sabbath together. Alright, so now it's time for eyeliner. So the way I do eyeliner, I always have two different tools to do it. I just find it easier, I don't know why. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner and Trooper. And I'm going to draw out my liner, basically. So I always start with the wing, and you already have this like line that you can follow. Okay, so once I'm happy with my wing, I'm going to fill it in. To fill in, I'm going to use the Illamasqua Precision Ink Liner in Abyss. Okay, so I'm done for now for the top liner. I'm going to move onto the bottom. So I'm basically just going to smoke out underneath using the exact same colours that I used on top. So yeah, let me quickly do that. And I'm going to be using my dome brush and a small fluffy brush too. Does anyone like have this weird smile when they like blend out underneath? I'm always like... Okay, so I'm next going to go in with Crucifix. And then going in with Sabbath. Okay, so for my waterline, I'm going to go in with Meron's pencils in black. Also, if anyone's noticed that I'm wearing a different plug, I do apologise for that. I've just realised. I went out on Saturday. Oh, it's Monday by the way today, so it's 3 days after. Yes, I'm still wearing the same hat, and yes, I'm wearing the same clothes that I fell asleep in because I literally don't give a fuck. But I lost one of my plugs. It popped out. So next I'm just going to go in with Absolution and this beautiful sparkly white gold. And I'm just going to use my finger and put that into the inner corner of my eye. Some inner corner magic. Okay, so for lashes today I'm going to go in with Black Moon Cosmetics Leo lashes. Okay, so now the eyes are done, it's time to move on to lips. So today I'm going to use the Black Moon Cosmetics lipstick in Morning. Then I'm going to add a little bit of gloss using the Illamasqua Facade lip gloss. Alright, and there's my glam look, but hardly glam because I've got a beanie hat on and my hair is up and I'm gross, so indoor glam, you know, we all love it, right? Alright, so we've just created 3 looks. 3 different looks as well. We had grunge, we had the glam, we got the KT style, you know, the colourful one. All using one palette. And I'm living. And there's still so many, look, I'm losing my mind. There's still so many colour combinations that you can do. I love this palette. I will say probably one thing that kind of lets it down is that there should be a little bit more like transition shades, but at the same time, like, you can still use it with other palettes, but it would have been fun to have kind of like an all-rounder. And I love that there's so many different textures. There's matte, there's sparkly, there's metallic, there's like these glitter ones. It's really cool. It's a really, really good palette. It is a limited edition. Hopefully they'll bring it out again. I don't know if it's sold out or whatever, but I do know that it is coming to the UK on the 10th of the 10th, I believe. So if you didn't get it first round, then you'll definitely get a chance to get it then. But I do really like it, and I can't wait to play a little bit more with it. But yeah, I think this was a success. I think it's definitely versatile. I mean, I did 3 crazy looks and used completely different colors, so I give this a thumbs up. But I always do. Kat Von D just like freaking always wins. I'm just like, dang it, do something bad. She never will. She never will. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite. Don't forget to like, follow and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye guys.